Good evening, Vietnam. I don't know if my mic is on. My camera's at a weird tilt actually. I'm here once again to do a late night stream and make a fool of myself, probably. Let me see if I can tilt the camera without turning the webcam off. This is a very delicate procedure. Because my webcam does now like to turn itself off when I tilt it or adjust the cable. It's got into the habit of doing that recently. It also occasionally freezes while I'm on stream. Um, and my chair is just as creaky as you remember it. I haven't muted myself, I don't think. There's the creaky fucking chair that needs oiling but never gets the oil. Um, yeah. So, I started these streams initially, I think, following in the footsteps of Harmful Opinions, just because I thought it'd be fun. Um, they're probably on the wane now. I'm probably going to do a lot less of them. Going to play a bit of games later today. For now, here are the memes. You can see the top left one probably better in this setup actually. I support the current thing NPC because people have instantly gone from coronavirus to Ukraine, and all the pronouns people on Twitter are just sticking Ukraine in anything in their bios over everything. That's what I'm trying to say. If I can get my fucking words to work. Yeah, and kind of the same for the lower left one, even though they're not focusing on their masks and lockdowns. They're still overly fond of them and attached to the self-slavery. Um, although it's been quite nice. It's been quite upbeat serving customers in our shop out in town. A lot more people without masks these days, so it's not as self-slavey as it was, but I mean it's still like 50% or something. There's still quite a big ratio. It has kind of got more equalized, I think. But yeah. I guess I got a list of different subjects I can chat about before I get into playing some BF1. It's gonna be a bit of a ramble. My color scheme on my webcam is a bit shit today. Sorry about that. Okay, so here are the memes for today. Did we go through the memes? Honk honk. The honking will continue until morale improves. So that's the Freedom Convoy. There was a Freedom Convoy of truckers um, heading to Canada. Um, Actually, Canadians heading to Canada who work as truckers, trucking between America and Canada, I think. So basically, they have to cross the border and back to bring in supplies to supermarkets and things. A large percentage of them were unvaccinated, and obviously I stand up for the modern equivalent to 1930s Weimar Republic Jews. Um, and Trudeau was like, no, you got to get vaccinated to do your job and to cross over the borders. And they're like, why must I be why must I have a substance inserted into my body that I do not consent to, just in order to feed my family in my job and such, all the regular things. And of course Trudeau's lockdowns shut down Ottawa and shut down lots of Canadian small businesses, as they have done in the UK from Boris Johnson. Of course, they're all in the incestuous bed of the WEF, World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab. So, yeah, Trudeau said, like, no jab, no crossy border on Truckee. And they were like, fuck this, and they all gathered up into a big coalition and drove all the way into Canada. to the capital city, Ottawa, through the snow, and honked their horns, which, you know, there are times when I'm a bit pissed off about cars honking and stuff, but this is for a good cause. And we know that sound triggers leftists. They can't stand, when they a bunch of far left SJWs changed clapping in a university. I think it was like Oxford or Cambridge, or maybe it was even an American one. They thought clapping was too triggering and upset some of the students, so they wanted to change it to little clicks. The lamest fucking thing ever, the most wimpy shit ever, and it was like, it's too offensive to hear loud noises in this way. And I'm bothered by loud noises occasionally, but I'm not gonna get freaking offended and triggered over it. I'm just gonna be like, that's fucking annoying. Would you fucking stop? If there's like a car driving by or something. I mean, I sympathise obviously with the freedom advocates and the unvaccinated a lot more than I sympathise with people getting triggered over honking. Because they drove up, they racked up with all their protests and all their trucks and tractors and all sorts of things. Horseback cowboys was one of the weird ones that came through. Went to Ottawa, parked up at the Capitol and honked their horns quite a lot in protest. And then Trudeau conveniently said, "I've got coronavirus," and just like, I think he left the country, or he went into like self-isolation or something. Of course, right now he took a plane to see the Queen, and on the plane he was wearing a mask, and since he got off the mask and shook hands with the Queen, the mask has conveniently disappeared. It's kind of hilarious. Oh god. But that's the Ukraine thing. That's yeah. That's kind of partially a distraction, although I believe a lot of it is real. I say a lot of it. Some of it isn't, some of it is. But yeah, the Ukraine war thing's real. From what I can make out, although lots of people are using it. Anyway, yeah, the truckers honked honk, and Trudeau like enacted emergency powers that have only been used in World War One and World War Two in Canada, that just like allow the police to break the law and shit when it comes to just doing what they want and arresting freedom advocates on the street. And they arrested them, jailed some of them, jailed the leaders. They haven't taken out all the protesters, because I can see some of them are protesting still today, and there's another convoy moving through America that everyone's desperately trying to distract the public from. But the worst thing, I think, was the freezing of the top protesters that they jailed, the freezing of their family bank accounts. So obviously while they're in jail they don't have much use for cash because they're incarcerated, but if they were ever to get let out, and also I suppose it applies to their family, even if they are in jail, their family now don't have access to their own money, which is fucking evil. But we all know that Trudeau's an authoritarian dictator. I mean, I could have told you that in 2017. Is a far left extremist, but yeah, I think only recently have some extra people cottoned on to that fact. And he's freezing people's bank accounts. He's disabling people from having access to their own money. No government should be able to do that to you. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter what you've done. Your money is your money. The government didn't work for it. The government doesn't own it. The government doesn't get free money that it didn't work for. Trudeau's a commie. Sorry. But why am I sorry? I'm not sorry. Trudeau's a commie. Anyway, that's basically this story, I think. Pretty much. Not that these are news stories or anything. These are memes, but they're attached to news stories. And so, what's going on with coronavirus? For some reason, in England, but not in other countries. And I still don't understand it. Yeah, Boris Johnson, who is being paid by the WEF, has seemingly removed all restrictions except I don't think he's removed the Coronavirus Act, which is the big daddy law that means that anytime he wants, he can just lock down again. You know, because once they get these big sweeping emergency powers and laws like this, governments don't let them go. I mean, just watch any Count Dankula second channel video. He'll, I think he'll educate you. So go to YouTube, Count Dankula 2 Electric Boogaloo, and definitely subscribe to Dank. Also subscribe to Sticks, Hex and Hammer, and then that's your libertarian news pretty much sorted, I think. Yeah. I don't know why he did that. I have to assume, knowing what I know from all the lockdown shit, that the reason Boris relinquished coronavirus regulations is not because he's freeing up the country or becoming finally conservative or any of this shit. It's to prepare for the WEF's phase 2, which I think is going to be... It's not the war on Ukraine, but they're going to use the war on Ukraine to do it. It's going to be the cyber attack narrative, cyber polygon. Klaus Schwab has always said he wanted to, or he so-called predicted, like he predicted the coronavirus lockdowns in a very detailed way. He's predicting that there'll be major cyber attacks and we must prepare for it, and which basically means the WEF are going to orchestrate some cyber attacks on the public, and what this involves, which may have some freezing of bank accounts, I don't know, for political dissidents. But mainly what it involves is they can down electrical grids and they can down the internet. And they can do blackouts here and there. They will blame it on the Russians, even though this is definitely going to be the World Economic Forum doing this with their hackers. Or you don't even need hackers for the electrical grids. I mean, when you have that much influence and power and money, you don't need to hack electrical grids. You just turn them off and then create a media campaign that goes, hackers from Russia. Sorry, I'll get my hand on the wrong side of the mic to do this. Hackers from Russia. Yeah. I have a little prediction that is that if he Klaus Schwab tries to go ahead with something like this, what he'll probably do, he might use the fear of nuclear war with Russia. He'll orchestrate some part of the war in which Russia gets provoked into nuclear war, and then they will send out a bunch of CGI videos and a bunch of videos with aberrant dates that may have been from the past, and then before anyone can verify the veracity of these videos and where they come from, before there's time, he'll initiate like internet blackouts and electrical grid fails, and then people will just be like suddenly disconnected from all the people they talk to, disconnected from whatever they use for their news, and they've just seen a bunch of pictures of like faked nuclear bombs going off and people panicking and crisis actors screeching, "Oh my god, the nuclear war has started." And it could be like that. It could be like Twitch, the war could be the war from 1984, one of those, you know. We have always been at war with Eurasia, you know. It could be, it's like the war that you are told is going on in another country, and then occasionally some troops pass you in a truck, and then some people on the street get shot, and you're told they're from this war, and then you go into a cinema and they play footage of the war that everyone's working towards, and you've never really been there, Winston. You don't really know that it's really going on or anything. You don't really know. Yeah, something like that could happen. Yeah, call me a conspiracy theorist as much as you want. Yeah, fine. How many times has Alex Jones been right now? Quite a few. Although he is generally just a kind of funny guy, to be honest. I don't buy into most of what he says. But, having said that, a lot of things he says have come true. And even more things the so-called conspiracy theorists, the anti-lockdown crew, freedom advocates have said have definitely come true. Especially when it comes to lockdown and all this. And the media are like acknowledging a lot of it now. It's very funny. So what's this in the top right corner? I'm centrist libertarian. I'm not having a go at all conservatives because modcons, moderate conservatives, non-pushy with the religion, all this, not tradcons. You modcons are cool. I'd hang with you. I have no problem with you. There's a decent dude who you probably saw in my last highlights funny clips vid, who I've been enjoying watching quite a lot. He appears on Tailed Features streams, regional variations podcast, and he's called Harian Gladiv. He's cool. I follow him on Twitter and I listen to him on that podcast. And you can hear him in the highlights vid. If you're not offended by speech, you can hear him in the highlights vid I did recently, which has new froggy thumbnails now. Yes. Can I open my YouTube? I will open a window. Let's change this to something larger for a moment. Yes, I have got little fades working as transitions on this stream. It's not that I'm upgrading this stream. Come on, YouTube, don't be so slow. Here we go. There's my channel on YouTube. Destro7000, check it out. Subscribe, liken my moorland walk videos. Anyway, this is you can see the orange thumbnail with the laughing Pepe, or maybe it's an Apu. Maybe it's an Apu frog. Yeah, I'm in a process of slowly changing that playlist to this new thumbnail, which does mean messing around in Photoshop for fucking ages. But yeah, that's the video I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, check out Harry and Gladiv. We were talking about this. He's a conservative, I believe. He might be a Catholic conservative, but he's pretty... I don't want to use the word based so much anymore. There are problems with the word based now. It's becoming more associated to the right wing than it was, although you could say it's not in some ways. But tradcons are kind of my enemy. Right-wing identitarians are my enemy. Ethnostatists on the right are my enemy. And authoritarian rightists, like most of the NRX, neo-reactionary movement under academic agent, are, my enemy, shall we say, politically. Top priority is always given to fighting the far left and the SJWs and that, but there is a right wing. There is a far right. It's best not to call them that because the word has been so abused by the left. I've done live streams about this before anyway. You are better off calling them more specifically what they are. AA is NRX movement, and you could say he's authoritarian right. And you go up the horseshoe, and if you're authoritarian and you're on the right, you end up doing the things that the far left authoritarians do. So this meme, there's a bit of a wordy explanation for a little meme, isn't it? Coming together to fight tyranny, religious conservatives come and knock you out the way. Yeah. I'm a freedom advocate, what can I say? I'm more libertarian, centrist, leaning to ANCAP, and there are a lot of things that these people do that prevent you. I mean, obviously, if they're authoritarians, if the right is distracted by this growing movement of NRX or whatever, and they're actually authoritarians, then that's just dragging more and more people away from freedom, and that I cannot abide. What's this meme? Me and my boys sending memes by telegraph after big tech censors all platforms. I like this because it's like an 1800s looking meme. It's like Victorian times, like birth of electricity kind of era. But they've still got bowler hats or top hats and well-dressed people in the street. Sepia kind of thing. But yeah, it also, I always make the joke that, oh, they keep banning us and censoring us, the far left, on all the social media. We're just going to have to go back to floppy disk, backstreet meme dealing. A shady guy with a trench coat, and he's just got loads of floppy disk full of Pepe memes, and he just like, yeah, mate, come here. Do you want to buy some memes? They're like, they can't access this. It's on a floppy disk drive. Well, I mean, you could probably. But you know what I mean. It could be like a paper, like, meme trade or something. Go back to the old ways to get your communication lines working. And this is just a kind of sad meme about friendship and how many SJWs there are, kind of polluting the normie landscape. But I think that's self-explanatory, really, isn't it? It's hard. It's hard to meet people. Oh, I've just jumped to another meme. That's kind of funny as well. Yeah, how to talk to short people. Ow. Okay. Uh, Russian war stuff. Should we talk about Russian war stuff and Ukraine war stuff? A little bit. A little bit. Mm. I have a friend in Ukraine. Um, so she's like a first-hand source, basically on the ground source, and I've chatted to her. Um, she's my artist friend, Julia. She likes Jane Austen, but yeah, she used to live in Zaporizhia, which you may, if you're watching the crap that's coming out now, you may have heard aberrant reporting that Russia was shelling a nuclear power plant in Zaporizhia. Turned out not to be the case, along with Snake Island, fuck you warship, that was a hoax, and there's like a ghost of something, ghost of Kiev, something, like I think it's like a fighter pilot meant to be taking out loads of Russians. Apparently that was bullshit as well, so there's quite a few fake things coming out, but there are a lot of other things that I am inclined to believe. Um, so I've got my friend Julia. She's been talking to me on Instagram about what's happening, where she lives. I said, like, give it to me straight, Julia. Like, don't tell me anything that you've heard from the television or from a newspaper. Tell me what you've seen with your own eyes. And she was like, well, old guy's been wounded. There are people wounded in a town at the hospital. The supermarket She's not in Zaporizhia anymore. She's in Berdyansk. The supermarket had been ransacked by Russian soldiers, apparently. I couldn't work out why. Um, I don't know if she could work out why either. It might just be that they didn't bring enough supplies with them or something. Or it might be some psychological warfare thing. Um, yeah, another worrying thing is that where she was, I can't remember if it was Zaporizhia or Berdyansk. I think it was Berdyansk actually. Is in Azov. Azov is a place, but if you're going to hear Azov on the news, you're going to hear it connected to the Azov battalion. And I've only just found this out recently. You know, near to where my friend lives, there are actual frigging Nazis. Like, and it's really hard to say actual Nazi these days because once again, the far left has demeaned the meaning of words, and they're trying to make out that centrists and centre leftists are Nazis because they're just that far off the reservation towards Chairman Mao. Um, Shifting the Overton window, just like whoosh, like a Sonic the Hedgehog platform game, just shifting the view way off. So everything slightly left is apparently far right now, but whatever. Apparently, actual Nazis. Um, I don't tend to trust symbology. Like if someone posts a picture of a group and they're like holding a Nazi flag or whatever, but there's a lot of that coming out. So there's the Ukrainians who have the Nazi flag and like a Nazi, like it has the blue and yellow Ukrainian flag that everyone's virtue signaling with, but a swastika is on it and a war flag kind of swastika. And there's also the Black Sun, is it? It's like Sonnenrad, like a few of the soldiers helping the refugees escape Ukraine have been photographed, and they're like it's like a guy in camo army gear helping a granny off a war-torn street and stuff, and they're both looking concerned and running away. And he's got the Ukrainian flag on his lapel, but on the other side, on closer inspection, he's got the Sonnenrad, or like the Black Sun, which is another variation on kind of neo-Nazi symbol. I'm not entirely sure where it came from, but I'm sure a far leftist would probably lecture you on that. Um, but yeah, apparently these guys are kind of the real deal. Uh, so I guess against Jewish capitalists. Yeah, actual socialists. Yeah, people still don't understand that Nazis are a branch of socialism. Watch Tick History. You will soon be educated. On YouTube, of course. TIK History. Um, yeah, so. But these guys appear to be actual. What should we say? White ethnostatists? Ethno-nationalists? Yeah. Um, Apparently there's a bunch of Africans caught in Ukraine and they want to get out of Ukraine as well. There's been videos of Africans there, which is a bit worrying if there's actual neo-Nazis there, but and the Africans are going, no, we don't want to fight your war. You are Ukraine, look at me, I am black, you are white, I must go home now. You have kept me in here, in your country, to fight your war. And like, this is kind of, I don't know whether this is amusing or perverse, but it's probably a mixture of the two. Um, I don't side with Putin, by the way. Um, I don't side with. I side with the Russian people and the Ukrainian people. I do not side with the Russian government and the Ukrainian government. I think Zelensky is bogus. I think he is a pawn controlled by like EU and UN and the WEF, and I think Putin is like becoming pretty authoritarian. Although I do believe his I believe his NATO thing, like his country is threatened by NATO, just keeps on adding troops to the borders. Because like our government's been sending troops to mass along the borders, like at Belarus and things. You just keep hearing stories about it in the news, like going like 3 years back or something. And it's like, if you keep doing this, then obviously the Russians are also going to mass troops along their borders. That's that's not the behaviour of two peacetime nations bordering on each other. Um, so if you do that, then of course he's going to respond. But I think it was a mistake for Putin to go into the Ukraine. I think it was wrong that he took Crimea, even though the Crimean people voted to be a member of Russia because a lot of them are pro-Russian. That was a part of Crimea. But sorry, Crimea was a part of Ukraine when that happened. So yeah, he just kind of steamrolled in there, went, oh, they all like us, and then just kind of held a vote that it wasn't even his own country to hold a vote in. So I don't know why he was doing that, and he just kind of took it. um, I don't believe Putin wants to take much more than Ukraine. I don't even think he wants to take Ukraine. I think he'd just go in, remove Zelensky, put in a puppet government, and then kind of. I guess it would be part of Russia in a way if you do that, though. So it's still kind of shit. But yeah, it's just shit for the public on the ground, the civilians, that's happening, and obviously my friends there too. So I mean, I hope she's going to be all right. I don't know how war-zoney Berdyansk is right now. I haven't caught up with her actually. I'm gonna have to ask her how things are going. Um, yeah, it's a crazy situation. I do not side with Putin. I do not side with Zelensky. I think they're both essentially dictators, like Trudeau and Boris Johnson. Yeah, and yeah, so many world leaders right now. You can say what the best course of action to de-escalate is, but like dumb members of the public are either being brainwashed into like accepting that a no-fly zone must be enforced over Ukraine, not knowing that that would just lead to direct war. That's. I mean, again, watch my highlights video up on YouTube. Don the Pleb pins it pretty well, and he's a military man. If you enforce a no-fly zone over Russia, and you're not Ukraine themselves, if you're another country like the UK, then that just, you know, you can say that there'll be a no-fly zone, but there's no way you can enforce it without dragging the UK into a war with Russia. At the moment you enforce that no-fly zone that you say is there, because Russia's just going to fly their planes over anyway. You can't do anything about it. They know they're at a war with Ukraine, so they're just going to keep flying their planes over. So you can't just say, we are an international coalition of bully beaters, and we are together, and we are globalists, and we are one world government or something. And then, like, it's so incestuous though, and it's weird. It's confusing because the UN and the WEF are in bed with China, and China is who's backing Russia, especially if any war breaks out. These are two enormous superpowers that are just going to join each other, and at the same time, China's allied with this like entity of the World Economic Forum that wants to be a world government that's in Europe, basically Germany. And it's like, you have to wonder what is actually going on, and is there some bigger plot? Because you see Zelensky shaking hands with Klaus Schwab at the World Economic Forum, and he's a member of their young global leaders. And then you also see Putin shaking hands with Klaus Schwab at the World Economic Forum, and he's on their list of young global leaders. Oh, God bless. I'm not going to say God bless, but good on the man, Majid Nawaz, though, for showing up on the Joe Rogan show. Majid Nawaz coined the term regressive left, and he's been a very good anti-lockdowner. And he got the opportunity to talk on the Joe Rogan podcast the other day and just illuminated the World Economic Forum in the mainstream public eyes. And now suddenly the World Economic Forum's like, oh no, no, no. They're just deleting their information off their website, deleting loads of data about themselves off their own websites and stuff. They're trying to hide themselves at last after being so open. It's so weird. But I think Majid did that. It's awesome. So there is a small degree of power that can be had over them in some small way, even if we can't reach them. These untouchable government bastards. Yeah, I think that's probably enough talk about the war. I watch Bold and Bankrupt, and he's pretty good. They're kind of normies though, so you can't tell entirely what side they're leaning to. I think most people are in the mindset of we defend Ukraine. A lot of people are virtue signaling about the we defend Ukraine in a leftist way, but then there's a lot of good people who would defend Ukraine. And there are normies as well. It's a big mix of people, to be honest. Bold and Bankrupt is one that I watch on YouTube. Then there's also Johnny FD, who's a bit more, he's a bit more gullible and leaning toward the leftists. And then there's a dude called, oh thank you, you spam bot. There's a spam bot. Fantastic. There's a dude called Connor Klein, who's an Irish guy. Tsar Experience. So that's mainly where I'm getting a lot of things from on Ukraine right now. But yeah, let's put that to bed. Other things I can talk about. This is quite garish. Oh, I can swap to a different mode. Here we go. Unfortunately that spam message is there, but I don't know if you can I've never found out how you moderate these messages in I'm all for free speech, but this is like an ad. This is a fucking ad. Whatever. This is a background that I took when I was in Bristol. Edited it a bit, but yeah, I thought this would make a beautiful background for my pleasant landscape frame on the stream, which I haven't used quite enough. So, what else happened? A storm came along. It's one of these named storms, as my dad calls it. And he's like, oh, it's another named storm, Tom. Do you want to know the name of this one? I'm like, not really. And he's like, oh, this one's called Matilda or something like that. And this is all like alphabetical order named storms, and it's really annoying. But yeah, it's another big storm, and it came through and blew down my fence, which is really annoying because I was really proud. I put up a fence last year to get some privacy because there was a big gap in the kind of foliage in the garden, and yeah, bought all the equipment and stuff you needed. Bought the fence poles. Bought a slammer thing which looks like a Cyberman helmet from Doctor Who or something. But you grab it and you slam the pole in. I'm sure you've seen them. Giant stake into the ground. Did 3 stakes, 2 sets of 4-meter screening between the stakes. Painted it kind of this red brick colour, and it screened the gap, and it actually looked really good. and for a while I was quite proud of it. But then a bunch of storms started coming through, kept knocking the damn thing over. So the screen stuff is kind of tacky actually. It's really easy to knock over. The little metal bits holding the bamboo wood or whatever it is. It's not even bamboo, it's not that strong. It's like rusting and splitting and not holding on to the stakes. So the wind just kept blowing them down. The other day I had to buy some smaller stakes, and now I'm like it's covered in like string and masking tape, and I'm like, this looks so shit. I'm watching loads of woodsman's videos. Another recommendation: check out TA Outdoors. Check out the Woodlander. Check out Bjorn Andreas Bull Hansen. Yeah, so I'm watching a lot of woodsman videos and crafting wood videos, and so like I'm kind of weaving. I'm using bent wood and stuff, and slowly kind of weaving the gap between a stake and the fence, and it's kind of nice to do that sort of stuff out in the garden. Yeah, it kind of that stuff that gets you out in nature and doing practical stuff and like building stuff out of wood. That some of the hiking and camping videos that I watch do as well is quite nice. And I kind of got a knife out the. I got a kitchen knife which you're not meant to use. You're meant to actually buy a proper sharp knife, which I'm sure the government wouldn't like me having. But all the hiking video people have got them, and you like I was using a fucking kitchen knife to whittle a giant straight piece of wood I found out in the garden. It was quite therapeutic, and like you just like I was whittling the end into a stake, like a vampire killing stake, just gonna thread it into the soil and use it as an extra stake. But you gotta really put some effort into it. I don't think the knife I had was sharp enough. It seemed sharp but wasn't sharp enough. So you have to buy quite a sharp, tough knife. And in some ways you can get the wood off really well, and in other ways the knife blade gets stuck in the wood and it's really tough. But it's really interesting how you can feel yourself doing it. Yeah, it's quite chill. So I might do some more of that when I can, and try and get my fence standing and not covered in crap, basically, and looking more natural. Spent the day. I've been working like tons of days in this past week to cover for a staff member who went ill, and today like the ceiling leaked in the shop I work at. It's like the guy upstairs had run his bath and let it overflow or something, so it's like poured in through the ceiling and covered half our stock. So I'm just there like all this morning. I'm meant to be ordering food, but I have to like mop up this water that's over half the shop. It's just ridiculous. Um, yeah, I feel I'm gonna be yeah, in about a month from now I'm gonna be 37. So I feel like I'm a million years old, to be honest. I feel way older than that, just with all the crap that's been happening. You know, pushing back against the far left extremists and culture war stuff, and then coronavirus lockdown. I'm not going to call it coronavirus. Lockdown bullshit. Crisis came along for 2 years, confiscated like 2 years of my life, and now they're gonna possibly try and drag us into a war that we never asked for, just like the Iraq War under Tony Blair, which is why he's a fucking war criminal, by the way. It's like, I can't, like, yeah, I don't feel like I can focus on my life and get on with my life because, like, well, there's family crap happening, which I probably won't go into, and there's like yeah, there's all this stuff dragging us into war and all that. Like, and our governments are incredibly authoritarian now. It's like they're like trying to take your money and property from you and stop you working and things. And I think the censorship has gone down a little bit more recently, but I mean, there's still cancel culture and there's still people trying to stop you achieving or stop you having a good job if you're not far left politics enough for them. They'll, you know. But there's a lot of pushback against that, so the censorship war might be on the turnaround, but the control, I still it still feels every now and then you really feel like you're in kind of a Soviet Britain. Like you do notice where the controls are and what you're being stopped from doing, like everywhere. And yeah, it's kind of shitty, and it does make me feel like a million years old. But yeah, I feel like I've seen so much stuff, and I know exactly what's going on. I just have trouble expressing it, and that's kind of what my Life as a Forest video is about. If you want to watch that, it's like a like wait yeah you kind of feel to a certain extent you feel like you've seen it all and you're kind of omniscient. You've seen everything and you know how everything works, but I just can't feel. I feel like I can't express it with my voice. I can't communicate it easily to people. Like, that's the obstacle. The hurdle is telling people about all the stuff that you already know. Like, it's solidified in my mind. I know what's going on. I just can't explain it in a clear way with my mouth. You know? I wonder how many other people feel like that. Anyway, I'm starting to get a slight sore throat. I wonder if it's because I haven't talked in a stream for a while. I'll pour some sort of drink out here. What have I got here? This is good stuff, eh? This is Old Jamaica. No product placement. I just bought it and I like it. Old Jamaica ginger beer. My dad has Fentiman's ginger beer, but I find that way too strong. That's like so strong. It's kind of I kind of can't bear how strong that is. Whereas I like root beer, and my dad hates root beer. He thinks it tastes like medicine. But this stuff is well, Canada Dry Ginger Ale is like really weak, but I don't mind that. But it's not gingery so much. This stuff is really gingery, but it's not overpoweringly gingery. Something like that. And it's kind of cloudy, like a lemonade or something. Good shit. I hope that does something for my sore throat. It's not going to do anything for my creaky chair, unfortunately. Did I mention any films I've watched? I've been rewatching Skins, which is a TV series. I have nostalgic feelings about Skins. I watched series 3 and I'm now watching series 4, which I forgot existed. Skins is it's kind of like a teen drama TV show, and I watched it when I was in Bristol Uni. It's set in Bristol actually, and I also watched it after I was in Bristol Uni around 2008 with my then kind of girlfriend, and it's got lots of nostalgic feelings attached to that girl. So I'm watching it and I'm kind of remembering being with her at the time. But also it's a pretty good show. With especially Skins Series 3, there's a character called Cook, who's, again, I'm not going to say based. Should I say grounded or something? Or is that lame? He's well, I mean, he's like a cookie. He's kind of like a chav, but he's the good thing is he's like blurting out all these things that today people would find really offensive, but he's just saying them like he's got no filter. He's just like, "Come on, yeah, fuck it." He's like just um, really exuberant, and I suppose these days a feminist would go, "That's toxic masculinity. That's the worst." Is that kind of thing? You know, he's really instantaneous with his thoughts, and he's not censoring himself at all. I really like that about him. And actually, some of the humor is pretty good. I thought that going back to Skins and listening to it, that I'd pick up on things, because this happens a lot. I'd pick up on, oh, there's an undercurrent of social justice and wokery and feminism in this show, and I never noticed it before. But now I'm watching it, then I can finally see it because it was obvious, and I was being brainwashed. That's what I thought would happen going into it, because it's happened with other stuff I've watched. But actually, it takes the piss out of feminism in a few scenes, and it takes the piss out of that sort of stuff. And there's not actually like the SJWs hadn't yet got their claws in with this piece of media, which is kind of like weird because it's kind of like a young adult teen show about university students, and it seems like exactly the thing that SJWs and feminists would get their claws into. And it was released around 2008 or something. So it just makes me think that maybe that was, maybe that was around the threshold between 2008 and 2009. That's when, that's when. I think I've said that before. That's when I think the SJWs actually started appearing and taking over everything. And then it just became really obvious in 2015. Everyone could see it, and you start getting the people that led to me, I guess, the anti-SJWs. Back when I liked Sargon of Akkad, and I was gonna say Sharon Head, but I've got back into Sharon Head lately. She's not been that bad actually. Chris Regan and Bering's still great. Yeah, and all that. Yeah, Skins. That's a fun show. Check it out. That. It's not as bad as you think it's gonna be. Films I've watched. I watched Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2. They. I don't know if this is. No, this isn't worth showing you a list. I think. Um, well, these are films I've watched anyway. It's kind of small. I wonder if I can enlarge this for you in the window. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, this is awkward because they're all fucking Chrome. They're fucking Google Chrome links, dude. You can see the words, can't you? I don't know. Can you? If I do that, you probably see the words, right? So it's like, oh yeah, I watched Clerks 2. Alright, Clerks 1 is a great movie by Kevin Smith. Basically, kind of sums up my life in retail. Clerks 1, just called Clerks, I think. It might be called Clerks X in some cuts. I think it's just called Clerks though. Clerks. That's really good. Also, the sitcom Black Books is the second thing that kind of defines my life working in retail. That and Clerks, yeah. But Clerks 2 I watched recently, and like the characters move on to work at a fast food joint, and one of the characters is really cool, like the blonde, long-haired buddy of the main black-haired character. Can't remember his name now, but he's really cool. Um, and I'm gonna put this over here again. The thing is, there's some more. He's one of those people who has no filter. This character, and he just says it as he sees it, kind of thing, like Cook and Skins. But there is a bunch of in this. There's a bunch of social justice crap that comes in. There's a bit of, oh, you racist for saying this word, sort of thing. There are taboo words. You mustn't say them because they're racist. There's a bunch of that in there, which kind of spoiled it for me. It's kind of near the end, and yeah, that wasn't too cool to find out. What else did I watch recently? Hot Shots 1, Hot Shots Part 2. They were fun when I first watched them, but now rewatching them, they don't hit very well at all. They're kind of lame. It's hardly funny. There are very few actual funny moments in it. It's not as good as watching like Naked Gun or something. I mentioned I watched The Blob probably in the last stream I did actually. That's funny. Steve McQueen. Yeah, I probably mentioned that. I watched a documentary on it was called Jodorowsky's Dune. That's how it's spelled. I'm guessing it's like Polish or something. Jodorowsky's Dune. So Jodorow Sky. Jodorowsky's, it looks like, Dune. Basically a crazy, I think he might be a Spanish artist. Really wanted to make Dune, although he hadn't even read the book. But he wanted to make it his own thing because he saw it as a platform on which to use to create a weird surrealist art piece. So, I mean, that's an interesting documentary. You should just check it out. It's I think it's about crazy French and Spanish artists all trying to make a giant impossible film come true, and they never got the film together. It like never happened. I rewatched Twister. Did I mention that? Twister's a fantastic film. Just everyone watch Twister. It's fantastic. Yeah, I thought I was sorting these by date modified, but I'm obviously not. Did I say I watched Remember Me? Remember Me is a good film. Really good film. I haven't watched the final Highlander film, so I can't comment on it. Not yet. Highlander the Source. I don't know what else I watched apart from that. Crazy Beautiful, which I've put in brackets bad commie. Yeah, I watched that ages ago, think it was a fun kind of love story, teen love story. Turns out when you rewatch it, it's like there's so much fucking California bullshit in it. I want to bring up the meme, which is like oh, I haven't got it. It's Tony Soprano from The Sopranos going, "I don't want any of that California bullshit." That's what I think about the film Crazy Beautiful. Too much like stuck up kids of elites, like fake racism stuff. The father is, you can see when they go into the father character's office that he's got posters around behind him for like I don't know, it's like affirmative action, and like I think it's like the ADL or the SPLC or something. He's got posters in his room, so you're like, right then you go, I get, you've just given away exactly what this character is. It's like a California Democrat senator or like politician type who does leftist activism. Oh, it's so bad. Did I mention how much batteries not included? That was alright. That's not as fun as I remember it being when I was a kid. It's such a kind of magical film when I was a kid. You rewatch it, it's kind of, I don't know. It's maybe it's something about the place and time when you watch a film adds to the film. I've been thinking that a lot lately. Yeah. Yeah, I can't see anything. Oh yeah, I watched American Werewolf in England. That's really cool. That's mainly cool for the love story part, and the the nurse in it is really hot. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's a fun film. Very short film, quite well made. It starts on kind of moorland actually. It makes me think, oh man, I want to make a film about a giant moorland animal on Dartmoor that goes around like moorland people. That would be fun. Anyone want to put together a film crew and create a monster movie out on Dartmoor? We need a guy in a suit. It could be like the myth of the panther. Or is it? It's like a panther. There's a myth on Dartmoor of actually it might be they call it the Beast of Bodmin Moor, but I think there's another myth for Dartmoor. They always have this like there's an escaped big cat on the moor, and everyone's just seen it from different angles from far away and stuff, and it's like a mythical thing. It could be like you make a like an American werewolf in London kind of movie, but on Dartmoor, and then it could be like people are looking for the Beast of Bodmin Moor, which is like an escaped panther from a zoo. And then the more people look into it and try and chase this panther, and the more the authorities try and find the whereabouts of it, and different people try and find it, they keep seeing this thing that they think is the escaped panther, then they go for a closer look, and it's this horrific other monster, like a Chupacabra, kind of a black furry demon with warped limbs, kind of like a werewolf, but like something else. And it could be so you get you get prosthetics. Uh, there'd be a man in a fursuit basically, but you have like prosthetic things added on to lengthen limbs and stuff, and change the shape, and give him a big weird snout and a weird shaped eyes and things. And then you could just film it in spooky scenes with smoke machines and bogs and stuff on Dartmoor, different times of day, and create an adventure out of that. I'd love to do something like that. That'd be so cool. Is my filmmakery mind from uni ticking away? Yeah, I'd love to get back into filmmaking. There's not really much opportunity for it, and oh my god, the film industry is such cancer right now. But I did see that the Daily Wire is trying to make some Western movies. They're like, I think it's Ben Shapiro's conservative outlet. Um, and it's got Gina Carano in a Western, and apparently it seems like it'd be a really good film. I think I saw a bit of a trailer. It seems like it's actually really well done. So, there might be a centre to centre right film industry that might rise up out of all this. Fix everything, who knows? I think I'm gonna stop my rambling and move on to gaming now, because I got almost to the end of my list, which I'm now screwed up. And yeah, I covered most of the topics on it. God, this fucking squeaky chair, man. I do something slightly about this. Squeakiest chair in the West. Let's go. Alright, Battlefield. Nearly said 1942. Battlefield 1. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Actually, I haven't put this on the screen because I'm dumb. It's not actually starting up yet, though. Here we go. Here we go, guys. A little bit gaming. I have to turn the volume up. What time is it now? Okay, IRL, it is almost midnight, by the way. We're going to volume up. We're going to max volume for once. And we're going to mess around. There's no front lines today. Ops. Ops take a long time, don't they? There's tons of Verdun tonight. Brusilov. I don't like these map selections for ops. Do they have anything else? Operations on Empire's Edge. Maybe? Let's see about this. I think the Ginger's helping the oncome of the sore throat that was trying to happen. Alright, stop cutscening. I hate you. Das ist gut, ja? That's the entire monologue. Come on, let's go. Das ist gut, ja? There's nothing else to say. That's the extent of my German, I think. Right, what we get? Oh, stuff is moving around. What do you mean weak defense? I haven't even gotten the game yet. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Let's see what we can do in this game. Can I help? Probably not. But it's fun, right? I'm not le competitive gamer, I'm le fun gamer. I play le game, and I have le fun, alright? Not here to beat you. Although a lot of the people on the server probably are. Who's shooting me? Fuck off. I'm bailing. What do you mean I'm out of a combat area? I just swam fucking... Okay, the combat area is the sea, but not the land. And I'm being shot by some kind of... What? I'm baffled. Oh, there's an enemy torpedo boat out there. Alright, I don't know what was going on there. I don't understand the lines of this, because this is operations, the fucking... You can't go here lines are constantly shifting. Which sucks, by the way. Never liked that about Battlefield. I don't know who's shooting me, but I don't want to be shot. Fuck! This is a rabid server. These people are rabid. Give me something massive so I can compete slightly. Are any of these doors open? Alright. Interesting. Interesting. Where'd he go? There's some lovely field guns up there. We've got a tank on fire outside. I might try and get to those field guns. Oh yikes. Fuck! There goes our tank. Can I gas that? That looks fucking ow. That looks fucking ow. That looks fucking ow, mate. Fuck off, you. Fuck off, you too. He knew I was there because I was in an anti-aircraft gun. Why wouldn't all the aircraft shoot the anti-aircraft guns immediately upon arrival? They've played this game before. That fortress gun is like accessible now? I've never seen it. There must be just strictly this game type. Dude, it's so foggy, I don't even know. Oh, there's... Okay, there's something up, but fuck! No, it's cutting into me, dude. I don't like these game types that, like, you play it for, like... I don't know. It stops you playing. You start getting into the game and then the game's over, basically. You just start playing the game and then the game's over. I don't like that. No, I'm not watching your outro cutscene, I just watch your intro. Right, we gotta find a better server than this. Even if it's Conquest or something like that. Frontline's are best because there's a way you can force them. If the teams are balanced, you can force them to last for ages. I was hoping these operations maps would last for ages, but no dice. There are no frontline servers. What should I do? Domination or Conquest? I'll do some Conquest because there's vehicles and vehicles are always fun. EU all max ping limit. No mortar truck. No, I don't go in servers with rules. Go fuck your rules. Let's try this one. I think it's Grappa. Monte Grappa. Mountains. No, it's changed to St. Quentin Scar, so it must be rebooting serve. Which is good, because we get to play from the start of the game. Right. Let's go back to something different. Oh, can I have one of these? I want a tank. Give me the fucking tank. Give me the fucking tank, mate. I want it. You better give me it. No! Someone else clicked faster than me. This is appalling. What was the other tank that got? Oh, one of those. Oh, give me this. No! At least I get a vehicle, right? Boosh. I'll just slam into you, mate, just for no apparent reason. Oh, hi. Hi! Whoa, dude! I'm trying to turn. By the way, this has the worst handling characteristics of any vehicle in any game that you've ever experienced. Just pointing that out. Whoa! Fuck. I want a DPV from Desert Combat. What is this shit? I want a Jeep from Battlefield 1942. What is this crap? I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask. I did actually. I actually did. I did ask for this. I was asking for this when I picked up this motorcycle. There's still a dude in my sidecar. He's enjoying it. Right, I'm bailing this piece of shit. Look, it's immediately trashed itself. Now I've left. So the enemy's arrived. Oh, yep. There's a horse. Can I get the horse? I want to get the horse. Come here, horse. Can the horse see me? The horse can see me. I don't like it. Damn. Are we taking it? We're taking it. Horse. Show yourself. He's gone round the block. But how far around the block? Oh, we're joined by a friendly tank, that's alright. Let's push with the friendly tank. I bet there's someone up there. There's someone. Can I press V on this and single shot? Yeah, he's trying to snipe me. I'm going to counter snipe with a single shot machine gun. Yeah, he doesn't like that because I can shoot way faster than him. Oh, I have to reload now. He did not like that. Let's close in a little bit. Oh, he's still trying. He's still trying for me. There he is. Bastard, come here. Oh, I got a kill assist, so someone actually killed him just now. Smooth. There's that horse! Fuck, who's that? There's someone grenading us from over there. Don't like it. Not so keen. Fuck off! I don't like it! Ah! No! I knew he was gonna run over me. Wait, there's a medic! Thranduil! Thranduil! I love you. Peekaboo! No? No? I'm taking this flag. I'm taking this couch. Whoa. Is that a mortar? Surely not. Fuck. Oh god, why did I reload? Does he have a buddy though? I'm guessing he's not alone. I'm assuming he's not alone. Based on nothing at all. There's a growl. Is that an enemy? Is that an enemy tank? Oh! Just trying to work out what happened there. They're trying to cave the roof in on me. Dude, we're under mortar attack or some shit. We're fucking... Oh, I forgot I've got ammo packs. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm having trouble seeing the enemy. They are trying to... I think they're trying to mortar bombard me, to be honest. Oh, fuck! Okay. That didn't work. I didn't know he was going to reverse over my toesies. I don't think I would have had anything against him. I don't have limpets, for instance. I have these. I might try limpets. I don't know how useful that is in a giant conquest match, though. There's probably snipers around here somewhere. Alright, nerds, where'd you go? Where did you go, mate? What did the window respawn? I shot you, fuck off. Oh! Ah, I didn't see him moving there. Thought it was a bush. But it was actually his leg. It was his leg spleen. It was gyrating. Oh, I will give you ammo, Mr. Tank Hunter. Hello, you look smart. You look like that dude from Star Wars with the snooty nose. In Tatooine. Yikes! That's a bit of tracer fire coming in. Who's sniping me right here? I'm gonna knock a bit of this wall out. Use you. User friendly. User friendly. know where he went, dude. I was hoping to ambush him, but I don't know where he went. Fuck! What's this plane doing? Interesting. Oh! There's someone. There's a horse. Fuck off, horse. No! You can't... He evaded me. He made me kill his horse, but not him. What? Dude, where'd he go? Where's the dude? I killed his horse, but not him. Was that him? Did he actually die? Why didn't I get a kill assist for that? What a ponce. Right. Well, there's a weird... Oh, is that maybe the sun? It was like a small orb for a moment. Let's get out. Die. Oh no. That was my limpet charge. It didn't do hardly anything at all. I'm really saddened. Hey, we're pushing forward quite well though. Let's keep doing it. Someone trying to snipe me from that far hill over there. Yes, I can see you trying to snipe me. Have eclipsed him. Now he can't see me. Yikes. What? Oh no, a nuclear Muramet's just dropped a bomb on me. Those things are like nuclear bombers. Scratchy choosers. I'm wearing like fleece lined trousers because it was cold earlier, but they're actually kind of itchy. It's annoying. There's someone trying to snipe me from well off. Oh, that's an actual... Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, actually. Fuck! No, 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 no. Heal. Give me a medic. What the fuck? What was that? Dude. That was kind of funny. The horse ran around the block and then exploded. Get out of here. Did I get the tank? Horse wounded. Enemy hit, horse wounded. Oh, is this the gas or is this the limpet charge I left? I was hoping the gas would cloud the limpet charge so the tank would drive into the gas and then just get limpeted. But alas, no, it did not come true. Fuck off! If I gas mark up, then maybe I can get one of them. I did get one of them. What's this guy? That was quite fun, actually. Oh, damn. Didn't work on a guy with his machine gun trained on me. Res me, yes! Get this guy. Who's that? Ah! Oh, the fucking nuclear Murametz is back. Can I... Is it like an A or something? What the f... Oh yikes, that's a tank of some kind. I'd like to aim this where I'm going. I'm in the cap radius, that's pretty good. Okay, there's some guys down here. I know there's some guys down here. Fuck! Oh my god! That just came in. Oh! Anti-tank grenade just bounced out in front of me. Nice. That's all the old Jamaica ginger. No, can't spawn anywhere? I'll spawn at sea. Was that an enemy? No, that wasn't an enemy. That wasn't to see an enemy. Oh my god, I just got almost snipe killed from way off. I need to heal now. I need to heal by lying around like a sitting duck for way too long. 45 health, 50 health, 60 health, 70 health is good enough. Can I get this sniper? They are up there still. Yes, I got one. I don't know if that was the sniper or just... Fucking hell. Kill nuclear Muramet's bomber. Please. Let's see what that does. See if anyone hears my calls. Else I'm gonna have to, I don't know, just start shooting it out of the air with, God, the fucking telescopic. It might be worth trying just to get revenge on the Muramet's bomber. To be honest. What the fuck? What are you doing here? Fuck off. This is my base, not your base. What the fuck are you doing? What's going on, actually? I feel like... Feel like what? I feel like... Right, where's the Muramets that I hate so much? There it is. He's still bombing me! Oh my god, how could you have such a range on that? That's insane. That sucks ass. Oh, he's spinning, he's spinning. I think he's out of it. Can I switch to my old machine gun? Oh, I can go here? That's pretty cool. It's having trouble anyway. It's having a lot of trouble. Fuck, they can see me. Oh! He just ran at me. That's an easy kill for a horse. Just run at people. There's a guy in a field just training a pistol on the horse. That's kind of... It could be like a heroic moment. Oh, they took that. We took that. Let's go to F, dude. Take the F-ing back. That fucking Muramets. I hate you. Watch them bomb this shed I'm in. God. This is quite Warzone-y. Fuck off, dude. See what this does. Does it blow my house up? No, it doesn't. Hello? What the hell? Enemy hit. Nice. Oh god. Please stand there. Yes! In your face. I was wondering if he was going to stick around, and he did, and he toasted his own feet off. Fantastic. I'm not sure where to go. Oh, I suppose we've got to go E and then F again. There's something coming. No, it's empty.
We have lost objective Freddy.
Are we taking this? Are we taking this? Let's go up the hill. Oh. Who's beeping? Yeah, keep beeping, dude. Oh no, it's not enough to distract this fuck. Ah, the mermaids. I damaged it with 12. It's probably not enough.
We have taken objective butter.
Where do I want to be? This guy looks like he's in a good place. If I can just spawn and bail? No, can't spawn and bail. Okay, let's shoot the mermaids from... Fuck! That was a terrible spawn. Okay, don't spawn under the mermaids. In hindsight. Spawn behind the mermaids, maybe. Are they taking B? They're actually trying to take B now. What's this? Can I have this? I'm trying to get on a bike. Nope. Okay. Spawn here. We're losing butter. We need to produce more. Fetch the cows. Fetch the war cow. To produce the war butter for the war effort. Dude, what? Come here. You fucker. You little fucker. Yes, I got you. What do you think about that? Munitions? There's a bastard plane. The worst of all planes you could ever imagine. I'm going to try and shoot it down now. Fuck, I can't aim in that way. What do I need? I need is it gone? Oh, it's actually... Is it gone? Oh fuck, someone else got it. Someone else got it. There's an enemy over there though. Fuck! Have a grenade.
We are losing objective Charlie.
Is there anyone near enough to breathe in the gas? I don't think so. Oh, Critical Drinker released a new review of that Batman movie. I'm gonna watch that review when I get a chance. He said it was half bad, half good, and it went on for too long. I hate these fucks. What are they doing? Fuck. There's a guy over here. Nope. Guy over here. There was a guy over here. Yeah, come here, mate. Do it again.
An enemy airship has arrived.
Do it again, do it again. Nope. Okay, well, I'll just walk to the flag then if you're not coming back. Who's here? There's probably someone over there. What's this? You're friendly. That's cool. Big shiny friendly tank is coming. Is that an enemy fucking Zeppelin? Oh man. None of my... Yeah, this is terrible.
We have taken objective Charlie.
What do I need to take that out with? I guess if I just keep reloading... Oh, I hate taking out... I hate having to take out Zeppelins. Just means just emptying massive amount of clips into them. And then reloading. there's a guy. There's a guy occupying that flag, dude. There's a Murmitz and a Zeppelin. I can't believe it. Oh, nearly. There was nearly a plane available. Okay, when there's a plane available, what do I want? Tank hunter. Probably that. God, they're just shooting in all directions. Oh, I don't think it can shoot me from here. Or maybe it can. No. Oh, does it have a rear tail gunner? No. Fuck.
We are losing objective apples.
Our objective is to get as many apples as possible. What are you doing, mate? What are you shooting? Oh, there is actually a guy over there. Actually. I think he's dead though. The sooner we down this thing, the easier it'll be to play the game normally. Fuck. Is that an enemy? I'm sure he's too close to our base there. What the fuck?
Hier, ich habe ein bisschen Munition übrig.
Oh, he wants a pack? There's a pack for you, mate. What's its full health? It's telling me how much damage I'm doing, but it's never like telling me how much health the whole thing actually has. So I'm like getting I'm getting 20 off in one go, something like that. But what's the full bar in the number, in like numerical value? Such an annoying fucking vehicle that it's blown up. It's blown up. We don't have to do this anymore. Thank fuck for that. Always hate that. But we do have to deal with that fucking Murmitz that's still flying around. I wonder where that is.
We have taken objective Duff.
What are you doing, mate?
Munition bestellt?
We are winning.
It's very shiny and white, that. Let's sort this out for something. Barstorm? Whoa, what are we doing in here? No. Damn! Oh, they're all around the place. What the hell? IMG.
We have taken
Hoot hoot
objective
hoot hoot hoot. Who's gonna win? I don't know. We might win.
Munition für dich.
Oh, please, no. Res me! No one's there to res me. Game over. Oh, we won! Hey, we won somehow. That fucking Zeppelin. That pissed me off, dude. I would probably draw the stream to a close, to be honest. But we had a game. It is a little late at night. I mean, it's not that late. It's like 30 past midnight. But yeah. Sankt Pierre, Torth, Linus, Lil Dan. Yeah, I've already reached the maximum rank 150. So it's just a question of unlocking all the guns in BF1 now. I mean, not the guns, I've done that as well. Unlocking all the skins. There might be knives and stuff, weird knives to unlock. So technically, I guess, a couple of weapons to unlock. Okay, folks. We had some rambles. I covered some. I got out of my system some shit that's been happening recently that I haven't made any kind of video about addressing. So that was the main point of the stream. Let's say. I played some games as well, and I was messing around with. There was a kind of title screen bit, which you can see here. That was Well, is it gonna reload? Yeah. That was what I was messing with at the start. Just that's not a full title screen. That's just a small image. It is from the Acoustic Blackout novel series I've been very slowly writing. But that character is Nebulon. He is one of the characters. But I normally put more effort into a background stream starting screen. It's just that I'm not sure how many of these I'm gonna do. As I say, streaming might be a bit on the wane for me. But if I do more streams, I will come up with a better acoustic blackout background for starting the stream up and doing the thumbnails. But for now, there's that new one and a bit of new music for you. Anyway, I'm gonna head out now. There will be a more video coming up for a place called Bench Tour, new hiking video. I will upload that when I get a chance to edit it. It might be Thursday afternoon. We shall see. Anyway, yeah, just watching what I'm doing here. Thank you all for watching, and if I do another stream, I'll catch you again in a bit. Cheers.